guys, it's Fee, and it is Veda Day 29. Happy Friday to everybody. And today's prompt from Bat and Veda is to vlog outside. So, I'm outside. So now what? Actually, I did come up with my own kind of prompt to do outside. It has nothing to do with outside, I just felt like doing it. So I've been following the Bat and Veda prompts all month, and I noticed that some of the people that signed up for Bat and Veda also signed up for something called SSS Veda, which eventually the curiosity got to me, and I kind of wanted to know what SSS stood for and what those questions were. So SSS is Savvy, Sexy, Social, and they had their own set of questions, which is why some people that were doing both were answering 2 sets of questions each day, and some people were doing one set and some people were doing another set. So I did all the Bat and Veda stuff up to date, so I thought I would do a mashup of all the questions that caught my attention off of the SSS Veda prompts. So let's see how fast I can do this. I'm not going to do all of them because I am long-winded, and I'm going to try and do this as short as possible. But if I tried to do 29 days worth in a couple of minutes, that would be like a setup for failure. There's no 2 ways about it. Okay, so let's do this thing. And I've got them written down here. Veda Day 1 for SSS Veda was morning or night person. Definitely a night person. The only way I am a morning person is if it is extremely coffee-induced. And that's pretty much that. And even then, I'm not a morning person. That's fake morning person. That's fake Fee. Good Fee is a night person. Veda Day 2, first app you check every day. Whichever one has popped up on my home screen as to having a message. Chances are it's probably Facebook or Instant Messenger, one of the instant messengers of some sort. Most of the time it's going to be Facebook's Messenger. Day 7, I'm going to jump, is iPhone, Android, or Windows. I am iPhone all the way. Day 8 is Twitter or Facebook. I gotta go with Facebook. I'm definitely on Facebook the most, and actually when I say the most, that's probably kind of a cheat because I'm not really a Twitter person or a Instagram person. I don't have an Instagram account at all. I do have a Twitter account, but I almost never use it. I'm not quite sure why. Something about the format kind of bothers me. I don't know. One of these days I need to stop being lazy and maybe try TweetDeck or something. Maybe I would like it better. But I am definitely a Facebook person. Day 10, Mac or PC. I am currently a Mac girl, but I was a PC girl for a long time. Technically I do have both. But I use my Mac. My PC is more of a paperweight at the moment. Day 15, coffee or tea. Depends on the day. Most of the time it's coffee, but if I am in the mood for some calming, or if I have a particular need like chamomile and I need to get to sleep, I will definitely do tea most of the time. If it's hot tea, it's going to be at night. I do drink a lot of iced tea in the summer. Technically tea mixed with lemonade, that's my favorite. So really, I don't think I can choose. I'm definitely both. Day 16. These are the next 2 I thought were really interesting. And they're the reason why I did this. Day 16. A person you want to have a drink with that is still alive. Now, I could get like deep in, pick someone that's like super uber important. But I'm going to go easy and actually, like everything else, Fee cannot just pick one of anything. I'm going to pick a group of people. I'm going to pick a group of people that I want to go out and have a drink with. That would be Veronica, Chelsea, and Lee. And I don't think Lee drinks, so we're just going to have to get her a virgin daiquiri or something. And all 4 of us are going to go out and have a drink. That's what I would want. Chances of that happening are slim because we're in 4 different parts of the world. But that's my answer, and I think it's awesome. Day 17. A person you want to have a drink with that is dead. Someone that is no longer of this world. I'm going to go with my aunt. I would love to have one last conversation with her. Day 22. Another jump. Day 22. Firefox or Chrome. I'm going to go with Chrome, but if I'm on my iPhone or my iPad, I actually prefer Puffin because it has a built-in Flash player, which on the iPhone or the iPad, none of the other ones do. Safari doesn't, Firefox doesn't, Chrome doesn't. They're all add-ons, which you can't technically add on any given product. So I use Puffin, but if we're talking on my actual Mac or my actual PC, it's going to be Chrome. Day 23, favorite motivational quote. I have numerous, depends on what day you ask me. For the longest time, my favorite motivational quote was everything happens for a reason. And there are days where that bothers me because we don't always know what those reasons are. But deep down, I do believe in that. I've also got to go with what I've kind of branded my channel with, and that's expect a miracle. Fee needs to expect a miracle right about now. So I love that quote. And one that I have used all of my life is words cannot compare to the feelings from within, because that is very true in most cases. Day 24, last thing that made you laugh. I had a crazy day today, so I'm thinking it was something yesterday. And the first thing that jumps into my head is actually a vlog I saw on here from Obs and Lala. It was a co-vlog she did with her husband, and it was about how well do you know each other, and they'd ask each other questions, and if you got the question wrong, they got a bunch of whipped cream straight to the face. And it was cracking me up, and what was cracking me up even more was the thought that I was trying to figure out how to con my husband into going for that. Still not quite sure if that's going to happen. Day 25, introvert or extrovert. Again, it depends on what day you ask me. I think most of the time I'm an extrovert, but there are days where I just want to curl up in a comfy blanket and stay in my house and surround myself with burning candles and an awesome movie and pretend the rest of the world isn't there. Every now and then you just need to like switch off. So I don't know if that counts as an introvert. Sometimes I feel like I'm an introvert. When I was younger, I was definitely an introvert. I was scared to talk to anybody, believe it or not. I'm sure that's probably really hard to believe, but I was. As I got older, I would say maybe when I hit very, very end of high school, college is when I started to kind of come out of my shell. So I guess if I had to choose, I would go with extrovert, but really it does depend on what day you ask me and what time you ask me. Day 26, black pen or blue pen? You guys know what I'm going to say, right? Fee green. Is there any other color? And no, I'm not kidding. All of my pens at work are fee green or some variety of green. So whenever I'm writing notes, there's always notes all over my desk because I'm a programmer. I've got stuff written all over everything. It looks just like a sea of green on my desk. And if I have to write a note for somebody or sign something off and it's green, they don't even have to look to see whose signature it is because they know it's mine. And the last one, day 27. If you had an extra $100 a week, what would you do with it? My initial reaction on Bruno and Jesus' channel, I responded to their vlog when they did this, was $100 would buy a whole bunch of awesome shoes every week. Maybe one pair of really, really awesome shoes, but if you did that for a number of weeks, then you'd have a whole bunch of awesome shoes. And the reason why I say this is because Fee's a shoe addict. And actually, I think those two guys wanted to see my collection. I did show my collection the last year, Veda, so I'm going to link that video up here somewhere if you two guys are still interested in seeing it. So that's probably what I would do initially with a couple $100. So after the first couple of weeks, then I'd probably change it up and become more conservative. And I'd probably start saving it for something really awesome. I would like to say that I'll save it up for baby stuff, but time is yet to tell on that one. I could go with that, though. If that's not in the cards, we can just go on vacation. That's a good one. Yeah, that's my answer. So there you go. That is SSS Veda prompt clump from a Batten Veda person, all shoved together in under 10 minutes, maybe somewhere around there. All right, that's it. I will let you guys go and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. See ya. Bye.